Shalom, my bitches. My Andis here at NFY, bringing you Multibrain by Zakalash. It's because of their brains, you know?
What do you mean, their brains? All sapient beings have brains. Kinda goes with the territory.
Yes, but nothing like theirs. You and me, our brains are effectively a huge cluster of neurons, right?
Of course, so is the humans. That's literally the definition of a brain. A central controlling bundle of whatever passes as neurons for a given species.
Right, but for us, all of the neurons are more or less the same, in more or less one big bundle, tendrils of sensing nerves branching out to the rest of the body, all feeding back to one central hub. The humans share that characteristic of branching nerves, but they don't go back to just one central place.
What do you mean? They are a pretty normal build with head, core, limbs, and all that. Are you suggesting they have more than one brain?
In a sense, yes. Their spinal nerves can issue near-instant reaction responses, and their actual brain looks like a mad scientist just kept stacking more and more different animal brains on top of each other.
That's preposterous. How can they possibly function with their central processing organ so divided?
Wonders of the process of natural change. It doesn't matter how it works at the end of the day, just that it does well enough to reproduce. Their world experienced many mass extinctions over the eons, so many that they define their eons by these mass dyings, but a small handful of species in certain niches managed to survive each time. Those species then diversified and filled more varied niches, until another unfortunate catastrophe befell their planet, over and over again, with new species coming about after the end of the world every time.
No wonder their homeworld is labeled as a death world. Theirs probably had more species go extinct than have ever existed on ours.
But Death World is a misnomer. Their world is so full of life that it bounces back every time, and after each extinction, the evolutionary path didn't completely reset back to the beginning. So, an aquatic creature that survived a long freeze eventually evolved into the first lizards to go on land. Some of those hardy beasts eventually changed to have fur and grow small, which allowed them to survive where their larger cousins perished. Those small-furred beasts then diversified in many directions, eventually becoming the humans.
So, because of these natural catastrophes in their planetary past causing bottlenecks in their long evolutionary history, that is reflected in their brains. I remember hearing a human once say something like feeding their lizard brain. I thought he was just speaking one of their countless idioms that don't translate well.
I'm afraid not. It seems to be literally true. Beneath the mass of thinking sapient human lies a scared little mammal, beneath which lies a ravenous reptile, beneath which lies determined fish, beneath which lies a quick-reacting worm. Each distinct area all linked and refined through multiple cataclysms.
Well, that's the best explanation I've heard why they all seem to be a walking pile of contradictions.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and fun little side note, this was the first video edited by my new editor. It was actually their interview to figure out who I would go with, and I am very happy with the results. The additionally funny thing is I'm recording this before they get chosen, but allow me to say they will only get chosen if I am very happy with their results. Therefore, I am very happy with their results. Oh, God, I hope I don't sound like too much of an ass. Anyways, okay, YouTuber shit. Go ahead and comment if you have something you need to tell me about. Go ahead and like if you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe to see more of my stuff and to keep up with my shenanigans. Go ahead and hit the bell icon on the side. Anyways, have a nice one, y'alls.